was born into a family of 5 children, and my parents were a product of their times, and neither one of them had graduated from high school. So I learned at a very young age, I didn't want to have this kind of life. So I decided I was going to go to college. While I went to school, I was in ROTC, and I lived up to my obligation. I joined a reserve unit, and I flew helicopters, and I volunteered for service overseas in the war. I was in a helicopter crash, broke the orbital bone in my eye, lost a good number of teeth. Looking back, I wondered, why did I do that? But I thought, maybe I can help. Maybe I can help save people's lives. From the time I was in high school, I knew that I was going to go into the ministry. So I joined the church, and I was pastor of a small church, and people were coming to me for counseling. So I notified the church one day saying, I'm leaving. Where are you going? I said, I'm going to New York City. I'm going to start my own practice as a therapist. I moved back to Philadelphia after a number of years in the year 2000. And at that time, I was in the Army Reserve. And most of the soldiers in my unit were firefighters from New York City and police officers. So 3 days after the towers were attacked, some of them called me and said, you got to come up here and help us. And in the debris that smelled like hell, I would do counseling with workers who were finding human remains. What the military taught me, which was a strong influence in my life, is realizing that there's no challenge that couldn't be resolved. I've had bridges and all kinds of things. I didn't want to do dentures, but the teeth were falling apart. And this dentist recommended, I told him I was moving to Texas. He goes, I know somebody there, you should look him up. His name is Jonathan Penchas. I expected some old guy who wants to just drill away. And I met Jonathan, and I liked him right away. We hit it off. But he gave me a full restoration. It took about 2 years. And I am really pleased with this. It is remarkable how well this looks. The more I got to know Jonathan Penchas, the more confidence I had that he knew what he was doing. And he's very kind, and he's very patient. So if you're thinking about doing it and he recommends it, find a way, and you'll find a way because it's important. You're going to have these for the rest of your life.